terms of what he has done. All right? Thank you.
Good afternoon, Lieutenant Thompson.
Good afternoon.
Lieutenant, you indicated that during your interviews and interactions with Mr. Pino that there was no detection on your part. You did not observe any signs of impairment by alcohol. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
The first time at the point that you had your first interaction with Mr. Pino, however, approximately 2 hours had passed since the accident in this case. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So, to be more specific, the accident occurred sometime around 6:37 p.m. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And the first time that you had contact with Mr. Pino was at 8:16 p.m. according to your testimony today. Does that sound right?
Yes, sir.
So almost 2 hours later. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Would you not agree that that persons who were with Mr. Pino closer in time to the point of the accident at 6:37, that their impressions as to Mr. Pino's whether Mr. Pino appeared to be impaired by alcohol or not would be important to know?
Yes, sir.
And if such persons that observed Mr. Pino at the time closest to the accident were to say that they didn't detect or didn't observe anything about Mr. Pino which would have indicated alcohol impairment, that would be valuable for this jury to know. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
As well as witnesses to Mr. Pino's state of mind or physical state while he was actually at the sandbar in this case. Witnesses at the sandbar with Mr. Pino who were able to say there was no evidence of impairment by alcohol of Mr. Pino. That also would be important for this jury to know. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Particularly if those witnesses did not observe any evidence of alcohol impairment. You would agree with that, wouldn't you?
Yes, sir.
We heard earlier today that when you had your first opportunity to have interaction with Mr. Pino, that was at the seawall at Elliott Key Harbor. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Pino was on a police boat. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
In fact, he was on a police boat with one of your members of your crew that day, Keith Hernandez. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And when you are asking Mr. Pino some basic background questions about his boat during that interaction, Mr. Pino answered those questions, correct?
Yes, sir.
But he also offered an explanation, his memory about how this accident occurred, correct?
Yes, sir.
And I just wanted to go through slowly with you. We have the benefit of the transcript that was prepared for the jury. And Mr. Pino says that we were going back, we were coming through the channel. Of course, he's referring to Cutter Bank Channel. Was that your understanding at the time?
Yes, sir.
And there were two girls sitting in the back. A boat was coming. We were going by the little, and then you interrupt him and say, you leave the boat in the water at Ocean Reef, or is it at a trailer at Ocean Reef? That's all that you were interested in at that moment. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
But Mr. Pino continues with his answer, and he tells you, no, it's in the water. So anyways, I turned back to look because there were two girls sitting in the back seat of the boat. And I had 5 or 6 in the front, my wife in the middle, and we were coming, and I approached the waves head first, like I always do. And the boat hit. I was looking at the girls, and just to make sure they were okay if they were sitting in the back, and the next thing I know, it hit the wave, and I tried to swing, and the right side of the boat would be the left side of the boat, hit the pylon. My God, I can't believe it. You recall him telling you that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Pino was telling you that in his memory of the way the accident occurred, as a part of that, he believes that the left side of his boat made contact with the pylon.
Objection. Calls for speculation.
This is what he told you, isn't it?
Excuse me.
I'm going to overrule what was said. Go ahead.
But Judge,
Go ahead.
all right.
Only.
That, in fact, is not the case, though, correct? The
Correct.
left side of Mr. Pino's boat did not make contact with the pylon in this case, did it?
No, sir.
In fact, we know just from the pictures presented in this case. Which is this exhibit I just had showing the boat damage? This is it. Thank you. As we saw in State's Exhibit number 68, very clearly, damage happens to the right side of the boat. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And that's not a mystery in this case, is it? That's not in dispute here, right?
No, sir.
But at least when Mr. Pino had that initial interaction with you, it was his belief, his memory at that moment that actually it was the left side.
Objection.
That's sustained as to what Mr. Pino's belief was or wasn't.
You go on. You ask him if he has a trailer for the boat, and he tells you that the boat goes back to Ocean Reef, etc., and so on. There's then another opportunity that you have to speak with Mr. Pino. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Because after you had your initial interaction with him while he was at the seawall on Officer Alec's boat, you went to, because you needed to make some phone calls. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
In connection with the accident scene that you were working, or the accident investigation that you were working, correct?
Yes, sir.
And when you came back, you had a further conversation with him. And you tell Mr. Pino, Mr. Pino says to you, someone told me that, well, the other girl that was on there, Cammie, she's over there. She was there on the boat with my wife when the other girl was getting airlifted. And you reply, see, I'm still getting all the pieces. See, I'm still getting all the pieces. Pino, she said that she was getting CPR. You respond, I don't know about that yet. So, first thing I'm going to do, talk to you about, there's a boating accident, a serious injury. And Mr. Pino, then there was some conversation between you, Mr. Pino, about alcohol, correct?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Pino says to you, in response, he says, you know, I had 2 beers. You recall him saying that?
Yes, sir.
And your response to that was, and it's not illegal to boat and drive. It's not illegal to drink a beer or a couple of beers and drive. And that's a true statement, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Pino says, I feel perfect in the way my mind was. I mean, I know what happened. I've been operating boats forever. I've done that ride 1,000 times. Do you know if Mr. Pino has done that ride 1,000 times?
I do not know.
Do you know if it's true?
I do not know if that's true.
Did you ever examine or become aware of the data examination of the GPS devices in Mr. Pino's boat?
Yes, sir.
Did either of the historic track points in either of the GPS devices reflect thousands of rides through the Cutter Bank Channel?
No, I do not.
So this was Mr. Pino's memory.
Objection.
Sustained.
The GPS devices did not bear out Mr. Pino.